Hey guys, this man Maxim Novoselov is a complete savage. Also known as MadMax, his fights end way too quickly, because very few can handle the devastating power and crisp striking combined in one person. So no more BS, let's get straight into the action and take a look at some of his most impressive performances. From neck-crushing submissions to brutal knockouts. Let's go. Let's start with Max's fight with Yevgeny Spiridov. This was an easy match for MadMax. Yevgeny came in confident and aggressive, acting like he was the bigger man in this fight. But unfortunately for him, he didn't even manage to land a single strike. Max grabbed him by the neck with that Hulk-like power and completely manhandled him. Yevgeny ended up on the ground and Max finished the bout with a nasty rear naked choke. Next up, MadMax vs Ambri. Now this was a fight between true super heavyweights, one of the rare matchups where Max didn't have the weight advantage. The fight starts and right away the big boys dive into a full-on slugfest.
Начинают стойки. Пошел вперед с ударами Джимми Амбрис. Рубка в стойке. Но вот отвечает Максим Новоселов. Стремительно все, хотя казалось бы такие большие ребята, но достаточно быстрые для своего веса.
Then Jimmy takes Max down, gets into full mount and starts working his ground and pound.
Руки. Но вот сейчас пытается разбивать Амбрис Максима Новоселова. Максиму нужно из этой ситуации, конечно же, выпутываться.
And then check this out. Max seems to confuse this for a street fight and headbutts Ambri.
Ощущение, что уже подустал. Вот смотрите, запрещенный прием использует Максим Новоселов.
Clearly an illegal and dirty move. Ambri takes his time to recover, no rush at all, and when the doctor checks him, there's no visible damage from that headbutt. After a while they restart the fight and right away Ambri scores another takedown. Then another shady moment. Ambri suddenly starts screaming like he just got stabbed or something. The ref steps in and Jimmy claims MadMax beat him. It's hard to see from that position whether a bite actually happened. But hey, if Max went for a headbutt earlier, a bite doesn't sound impossible. They resume the fight again, and another wild brawl erupts.
Несколько точных ударов от Амбриса. Стойки он пока смотрится предпочтительней. Поджимает канатом Новоселова, проходит удар справа. И еще один. Пытается отвечать ногами навстречу Максим Новоселов.
Jimmy goes for another takedown, but probably lands badly. He signals that his arm is messed up and he can't continue.
Показывает на руку Джимми Амбрис.
So MadMax gets his win via TKO. Not the most exciting finish, but as I always say, a win is a win. Still a fun fight while it lasted.
Ну а вашему вниманию наиболее яркие моменты этого очень скоротечного и, я бы сказал, своеобразного поединка.
Now let's move on to MadMax's fight against Igor Kuznetsov. The fight starts and Max shows that his arsenal isn't just brute strength. He's got some pretty crisp striking too. He starts throwing kicks like it's a taekwondo tournament.
Его сил выносливости лимитирован.
And then check out this badass foot sweep from Max.
Скидывает без проблем своего соперника на землю, опрокинул.
After that, Max is done playing with his prey. He goes for his trademark bear hug, takes Kuznetsov down and seals the deal with crushing ground and pound.
Поединок уже продлился дольше, чем их первый бой. Бросил Новоселов. Очень похожая позиция была в первом бою. И Новоселов добил соперника. Садится full mount сейчас сверху, посмотрите. Максим Новоселов начинает просто разбивать. Бить нельзя. По спине тоже бить нельзя. Вот в корпус, сбоку, все. В область ребер можно. И все было окончено. Думаю, что когда такое, то долго терпеть не получится, даже если традиционно этими ударами обычно поединки не оканчиваются.
But unfortunately for Igor Kuznetsov, that wasn't the only time he was forced to fight this savage. In their second encounter, MadMax manhandled Igor even faster. He took him down at the beginning of the fight and started gorilla pounding him until he couldn't take it anymore. But the most brutal submission in Max's career came in his fight against Artem Shukin. When the fight started, Max and Artem exchanged strikes for a few seconds, but then Max was like, alright, I got more important things to do, and went straight for his signature bear hug. He lifted Artem clean off the ground and cranked the submission so hard, it looked like he was about to rip his head off. Absolutely unbelievable strength. Next up, a boxing match between MadMax and Denis Vildanov, aka Big Daddy. And this guy is absolutely humongous. The first two rounds are mostly a feeling out process between these two monstrosities. Big Daddy is clearly conserving energy. When you carry that much weight, you have to be extremely careful with your gas tank. Of course, every punch he throws has fight-ending potential if it lands. MadMax is well aware of that power, so he lets his opponent work, aiming to tire him out during the opening rounds. In the second round, Max even starts taunting Big Daddy, trying to make him more aggressive and force him to waste energy. The third round gets much more interesting. Both fighters begin to exchange more, and shots start to land.
Вот Денис, тот самый удар, который Вильданов будет и в этом, и в следующем раунде, если этот не закончится досрочно, это заруба.
Max then shifts his focus to the body, and it quickly becomes clear he's found a weakness. He cracks Big Daddy's armor and scores the first knockdown with brutal body shots.
В общем-то, туловище открыто, пробил все-таки корпус в своих углах. Трудно было сейчас разобрать, из какого угла неслись крики «это последний раунд», но он, в принципе, последний, крайний. И для того, и для другого.
By the fourth round, Max is ready to slay the beast. He pours relentless body-head combinations until Big Daddy simply can't take it anymore.
Качается спина и начинается туловище. Бойцы не бросают попыток нанести. И снова серия.
Корпус соперника на колено.
Серия достигает.
Denis has absorbed too much body damage, and the referee steps in to stop the fight.
Ну и еще я хотел бы отметить существенный прогресс Макса Новоселова по сравнению с ноябрем 2019 года. Понятно, что работы еще гораздо больше, чем он проделал сейчас, но тем не менее.
Определенно учитывать класс соперников и все остальное, чтобы где-то вот между собой у них был определенный паритет. В данном случае паритет соблюден, и все-таки менее мощный по виду, я бы так сказал, боксер победил.
Another guy who had no business being in the cage with such a savage was Alexander Zachos. As soon as the fight starts, Max unleashes some brutal strikes on Alexander, and the first knockdown happens fast. The ref probably mistook this fight for a kickboxing match. He pulls Max off Alexander like he's trying to give the fight a second chance. But as soon as they resume, Max drops Alexander again, almost instantly. And this time the ref lets him finish the job with ground and pound. Next up, Max vs Andrei Dragamaretski. The first round starts, and check this out. Andrei throws a powerful spinning back fist, but misses. You can tell by Max's body language that it really pissed him off. He's like, I'll show you what the real power looks like. And then he unleashes his savagery.
Coming up at your head. Solid low kick, switches again. He's backing off though now in fear. Drops down to the floor, big punches going in, these are huge shots. Steps over, big shots going in, he's covering up well. Big, listen to the sound of those punches landing.
That's it, the ref stops the fight, and once again, Max doesn't even break a sweat.
Leg kicks. Throws the punches down to the floor, and it's big ground and pound, thundering around the venue. Forces the stoppage.
Let's move on to Max's fight against Adnan Alec. The fight starts and both fighters trade strikes, with Max once again showing just how fast his kicks are for a man of his size.
Это было.
О, какой классный удар по воздуху, хороша скорость у Новоселова.
И мощный лоу.
Начинает выцеливать Максим Новоселов. И вертушка по руке.
By the middle of the round, Max is done treating it like a point kickboxing match. He closes in on Adnan, takes him down and starts landing powerful ground body shots.
Действительно перекрывается, но бьет по корпусу. Максим Новоселов не переходит на голову.
Все, сдается Алич. Просто от ударов.
That's it. Adnan taps from those piercing strikes almost immediately. Another fast finish for MadMax.
Вот тот самый удар, после которого уже...
And let's wrap it up with a brutal display of leg kicks from MadMax in his fight against Alexander Alexic. As the fight starts, Max immediately chops down Alexic's legs, sending him flying with every kick that lands. Max then follows up with a head kick, and that's too much for Alexic to handle. He goes down, and the referee steps in to stop the fight. That's about it, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. As always, have a great day, and I'm out.